There are so many things we can learn about in this world, but out of all the knowledge, we choose to know God. Let's discuss more.
Hello everyone, mom, friends and family. Thank you for joining us on another exciting time talking God. I hope at this point we already know that moms raising godly children is very important. I mean, we have no other option. Let your kids be bold enough and have confidence in you. Instead of run away when they're in trouble, they can always come and say,
"Let's discuss, Mom."
Good. Today we'll be talking about our first responsibility on earth. First responsibility and God making the first family. Do you remember the first man that God made? What was his name?
Adam.
How about the first woman? Good. And God gave them responsibility. God gave Adam responsibility to keep the Garden of Eden. God created the Garden of Eden with the trees, fruits, animals, and then remember, He created man. And when He created man, He said, have dominion and have control over everything. But again, God told Adam to name the animals. That was a responsibility. Do you know what the responsibility is? What is responsibility?
It means take care of your things very well.
Yeah, take care
and
of
save food.
and save food. Yes, take care of your things very well and save food. And that was what God wanted Adam to do. Even though God had given Adam so many things in the garden, God wanted him to take care of the garden. And now, before God made Eve, God was looking for a friend for Adam. But God said, can this monkey be a friend to Adam? Can the goat be a friend to Adam?
No.
Can the sheep be a friend to Adam?
No.
Of course not. Can the fish be a friend to Adam? So small,
No.
he cannot. So God said, okay, I think I will make him a special friend. And God made Adam fall into a deep sleep and he was snoring. And after Adam slept, God took from his rib cage. The rib cage was the bone. You know, when God was creating Adam, God created Adam from dust. He used dust and then but when he was creating Eve, God took part of his rib cage.
Why?
Because God wanted to make a very special friend and also make us know that the family is special. That was when God made the family. Adam the first father and Eve the first mother. God took his rib cage. Do you remember what I told you the rib cage is again? What does the rib cage do?
Protect your heart.
It protects your heart. And how many do we have? How many bones do we have in the rib cage? 24. Yes, kids. We have 24 sets of bones and it protects our hearts and our lungs. That's how important the rib cage is.
And our minds.
Now God created Adam and Eve after he took the rib cage, part of the bone from his rib cage, and then caused him to fall into a deep sleep. And that was how God created Eve. That means the mother in the family is very important, just as important as the father. The mother is supposed to take care of the kids and help the father. The father is supposed to protect the family, provide for the family, and also help the mother, and also have a good relationship with the kids, like your dad. So everybody has responsibility to play in the family. The mother has responsibility, the father has
Like
responsibility.
you.
Yes, like me. We all have responsibilities to play. And what is your own responsibility in this family?
To play.
To play. How many types of families do we have again?
So,
Two types. Do you know them?
nuclear family and extended family.
What is in the nuclear family?
Mommy, daddy, and one.
How about extended family?
Mommy, daddy, grandma, D, Alero, Obongo, Ogigi, Osa, Goodness, Omoeni.
That is the AJ family. That's exactly how it is. Now, after God made that special friend, He told God something. You know, He told you God wanted us to have responsibility when He created man. After He told man to control the animals and give them names, God put a tree, two trees in fact, two special trees.
How?
One, He planted it. God put one tree called the tree of life, and God put a tree called the tree of good and evil. But man, Adam and Eve were not supposed to eat from that fruit. God told Adam, if you ever eat from this fruit, you will die.
And they will fit.
The what?
Fit.
Faint.
Yes.
No, God didn't mean they will die. God meant they will become people who are like bad people, like sin, do bad things. God didn't want them to do bad things. God just wanted to enjoy their company, wanted to be friends with them in the garden, visit them, talk with them, and He didn't want sin to be in the picture. God didn't want them to do bad things. God wanted them to do good things. And then He told them not to eat from the tree. But what else? They would sin. They would sin. God doesn't want us to sin bad things, yes.
And they destroy things.
And they'll destroy things. And God didn't want that. So God told them not to eat from that tree. But guess
Before
what?
they watch it.
But guess what? Did they do that? Did they listen to God? No. And who did it?
The snake told Eve to do it.
Yes. Did Eve do it?
Yes.
After Eve did it, what did she do? She took the apple to who?
To Adam, and the tree was him.
Oh yes, she took the apple to Adam, and the bees, even the animals in the garden, they were like, no, 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 this is the wrong move, Adam. But Adam didn't listen because Eve told him, you can eat the fruit. And Adam ate the fruit and disobeyed God. But what did God do to them? God was very angry. So what did he tell them?
That they should get out of the beautiful garden.
To get out of the, I can't hear you.
To get out of the beautiful garden.
Yes, and God sent them out of the beautiful garden, and they were very sad. We did learn a lot of things today, I hope. So what did you learn?
We learned that God created people. Adam and Eve.
Yes.
They disobeyed God.
Yes,
They
true.
ate the apple. And God sent them out of the beautiful garden.
Yes.
And God was angry with them.
God was angry with them.
And he took them to another place.
Yes, even if after he was angry with, even if though he was angry with them, he took them to another place. So it shows that we should not disobey God or do bad things to upset God. Because even when God tells us to do something, it is for our own good. It is eventually to make us happy. We also learn about responsibility, that everybody in the family have responsibilities. And who created the first family again?
God.
God. And one more important thing, God created just two genders, kids. Male, man, and female, woman. Just like we have boy and girl. And then you will grow up from a small boy to become a big man like your daddy. And Nicole will grow up from a small girl to become a big woman. Good. So we only have two genders. And God, you cannot have two mommies. So you can only have one mommy and one daddy. You can have two grandmas, two grandpas, but you can only have one mommy and one daddy. Good. Now, how again can we show God that we are good children?
By
Following the
10 commandments.
by what?
Following the 10 commandments.
The 10 commandments. Can we tell them the 10 commandments again? 1, 2, ready, go.
It's not good to lie.
Good.
It's not good to kill.
Good.
It's not good to take music.
Good.
It's to have empathy.
Good.
It's to share.
Good.
It's not good to steal.
Good.
It's to go to
Good.
It's not good to fight.
What?
It's not good to fight.
Good.
Listen to your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
I have empathy.
Empathy, yes. Last one.
I am a child of God.
You say?
I am a child of God.
Are you a child of God?
Yes.
Okay, child of God. Can you pray for us?
Yes.
Let's go.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you for protecting my home in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father Lord, we don't have any dream in Jesus' name. We
Amen.
don't have any tree that is in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We pray that you will give us strong in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We pray that you will give us the word that is in Jesus'
Amen. Oh.
name. In Jesus' name.
Amen. We'll not have two mommies and three daddies. So we'll have just one. Oh. Thank you very much. I remain your host with the most Bernie Spinach, and you are.
The one here, there,
Bye.
Bye.